Good morning, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Over the years, I've talked to a lot of people that are wanting to get their authority and have their own MC. And I try to encourage everybody. The common thing that I run across when talking with people, though, is this: they don't have the benefits they receive being leased on to, say, Landstar, Mercer, Bennett. Being leased on to these companies, they offer big brother support to fuel discounts, to tire discounts, to lower insurance rates because, the company's covering the cargo and stuff. And it's just the benefits. And I've said it many times, the best thing about being leased on to somebody is the benefits. That is all up until now. I got a list of 9 benefits, or let's say assets, to having your own authority. In a previous video, I said something about giving you the keys to the kingdom, and this is what this video is. And I'm gonna call it the keys to your authority. 9 keys to having your own authority with all the big perks of Big Brother support. Got 9 topics I'm gonna go over, and these are all tried, tested stuff that I use, stuff that I believe in, and I'm gonna put you in contact with all these companies and even some people that I deal with directly, and leave it up to you guys to venture out and get the same hookups. And all of these things are, I could go into a lot of depth about each topic, each key, but this video, I'm just gonna throw it out there and let you guys go discover yourself. In the near future, I'm gonna put out some videos one by one and go over each key and go into depth about the benefits of it and why I use it. Now let's get started on the 9 keys to your authority. Key number 1 is going to be fuel. Fuel is one of the biggest expense we have out here trucking. I just checked the fuel in my area from Atlanta, Knoxville, and Nashville in this circumference, and I think the pump price is up to like $5.65 today, and I'm seeing a discount up to 92 cents off per gallon. So I'll go ahead and throw up a screenshot to that. And this fuel card is an EFS card, and it's TSD Logistics. There's a link in the description, guys. It don't cost anything to sign up for. It's direct linkly to your checking account, so there's no credit needed. After you swap your ESF account, what I've noticed in about 2 business days, it comes out of my checking account and with the benefits on there. So go check it out, guys. And also, there's a $25 referral on this card. You can get it as well. It's going to ask you for a referral when you sign up for it. Just put Lloyd Trucking in it, and I get a $25 credit towards my next fuel up. And I suggest you do the same with all your buddies. And the next key is going to be compliance. This is something that's been taboo. I've not touched on it because it's just a scary subject. I didn't feel it was in my benefit to learn everything compliance to running my authority. My number one obligation, my number one focus was to make as much money as I can. And compliance is something I didn't want to touch on until now. I've met a couple, Bo and Crystal. They're out of Boise, Idaho, and they've developed some software that is, let's just say it's a game changer. And now I'm going to be able to do my own compliance stuff. They've created software that you put all your information in there, and it does everything to help you do your yearly filings, biannual filings, to drug consortium, to even clearinghouse. Hell, even if you want to get your authority, they're the go-to. And if you just go to the link, it's in the description, go to that website, and there's a number, you can call it, and it directs you straight to Bo, and you can talk to him directly. And if you're into guns, America, and all things liberty, he is your guy. And the third key is going to be insurance. You're going to need insurance and a good agent, a good company to work with. I've shopped out a lot of different insurance companies when I first got started, mainly in my second year, and I ran across this company, Heritage Insurance, out of Louisville, Kentucky. And Matt is the guy I deal with there, and super cool guy. He's got all the good insurance, anywhere from Great West to Progressive to, all the insurance, all top rated A credit insurance companies. And it says something when I, a carrier, have been with my insurance guy going on 6 years. I have not shopped him out. Nobody can compete with the rates and the service that I get with these guys. Again, that key is in the description. Give Matt a call, see what kind of insurance rates he can help you out with. All right, guys, and the number 4 key to your success is factoring. This is, some people are for it, some people are against it, but I look at it like this. A majority of us, when we run a load, we want paid right now. And the benefits of factoring for me is once I got over 10, 15 brokers, every broker had a different way to invoice them. And it was kind of hard keeping up with how each one of them wanted it. And I jumped over into factoring because I've got one way to invoice all my loads. It's a win-win. So again, the 4th key is in the description. You can go to that website. You can fill your information out or give Mac a call. Mac is my dude. I've been working with him for a couple years now. Super cool guy. He's out of Birmingham, Alabama. And yeah, give him a call. Tell him MakeCents sent you and tell him you want that MakeCents rate. And the 5th key is a no-brainer. It's a load board. You know, as everybody knows, I'm an advocate. I truly believe in DAT board. I've been using them since day one of having my authority, and I contribute a lot of my success to them. You know, no matter where I'm at in the country, I've always got the top tools in that area to know what the lanes and rates are doing. So after all, they're the nation's largest load board. So it's a no-brainer. That board is my go-to. And again, the number 5 key is in the description. There's a link there. Click it, try it out. It's a 30-day free trial. If it's for you, cool. If it's not, you know, no worries. You know, just you never know unless you try. And the number 6 key is financing. Now, this right here is a big benefit. A big benefit because a lot of people, including myself, when I first bought my own equipment, I didn't know where to go. I thought the bank, and the bank said no. And it's a lot of hurdles. But when I bought my truck, I went through commercial financing like the norm. And luckily, a different lender fell in my lap when I bought my trailer. And turns out they finance big trucks as well. And then I redone my financing and got my big truck as well. And that is through Georgia Farm Bureau, which I guess I should just say Farm Bureau because I make payments to Texas Farm Bureau. But Farm Bureau gave me a great rate on this truck and trailer back in 2017 when I bought it. It was like 5.6% interest. So another asset. When you're out here rolling on the road, everybody's always saying, why do you use American Express? For one, I use American Express for a lot of time for fuel when I'm not using my fuel card. Most of my years, I use my American Express for my fuel card. But now it's like I use my American Express simply because if I'm out here using my check card, I don't want that information compromised if I get scammed somewhere with one of those credit card sliders or whatever and give them access to my bank account and all that stuff. So I find it better, more of a means to have a credit card that I use for all of my expenses on the road. I just happen to keep using my American Express. The Gold card I have is like $250 a year fee, but you rack up enough points on that thing to cover that fee, and plus put up average about $2,000 or $3,000 more in points per year. That's been my history. One year I paid our whole vacation down in Cocoa Beach for the week. I mean, all my points. So I put a little link up down there for American Express, what I use as well. It's highly beneficial. And the 6th key is going to be probably the most crucial benefit. This is a benefit that even being leased onto a big carrier can offer you, and that's having a good mechanic. Now, unfortunately, I can't speak for all mechanics or all truck makes, like I should say, engines. But if you do have an ISX, I'm your guy to point you to the shop, the one and only Haggai Truck Center down in Griffin, Georgia. There's a reason, guys, my truck's always staying running. You never see videos of me on the side of the road. And you also never hear me complaining about a shop bill. Now, if I went to the dealership, I'd be complaining about the shop bills all the time because they just take your money and get you out the door, and then they usually don't even fix the problem, especially with these emission trucks nowadays. A lot of people don't even know how to work on them. They don't do it right. You get 100 miles down the road and you're on the shoulder again. So a huge benefit to having your authority or even owner, operator, leased on the Landstar, anybody is a mechanic. If you've got a Cummins, their info is in the description, and give them a call, go check them out, make an appointment. They are top notch. They're like family once you get down there and you get to meet them. Now, the number 8 key is, it's not as big of an asset as a fuel card, but besides fuel and besides maintenance, those are our biggest expenses. After that would be tires. Now, up until about, last year, I didn't know of any tire account that I could become a member of that got actually good tire pricing. There's a lot of them out there that's like $20 off a tire, $30 off a tire. It ain't worth it for me. So I finally ran across a company and I reached out to them. We talked, I signed up, and then I started using their product, and man, the savings on the tires are amazing. Only thing I wish is it was a Michelin tire account. This is a Bridgestone account. So any nationwide national account for Bridgestone, you can use them. And Love's. Now I've got, it's also a national account for Love's, for all the tires that Love's sells. It's a huge benefit, asset to the toolbox. So definitely get signed up for that. And for the 9th key, this is goes along with the last one. Alignment. Alignment is huge. You don't want to go spend $6,000 on a set of drives and steers and 30,000 miles down the road. You got to replace it because your alignment's all out of whack. And I'll give you a short little example why I preach so high on alignment. Try this next time. If you're going to get an alignment today, say from a TA Petro or wherever, go in there and talk to the guy. Say his name's Alex. Hey, Alex, how long have you been doing this? Oh, I've been doing it for 6 months. Are you pretty good, Alex? Yeah, that's why they got me doing it. Only to find out 10,000 miles down the road, well, what's up? I would hit my horn. Big old horn. Anyway, only to get down the road 10, 15, 20,000 miles down the road and realize Alex didn't know what he's doing. So I stress this highly, is you need to have a good alignment guy. And the one I'm going to recommend is the guy that's been doing it for 25 or so years. He's based his whole career and livelihood off of alignments. And I ran across him by listening to Kevin Rutherford many, many years ago. So I reached out to this guy, and I've been friends with him ever since. Super cool guy, and he does phenomenal work. That's the only person my truck goes to, and it's Chad Hohn out of Kansas City. He's got a company there. It's called Alignment Solutions. I will link his information down there as the number 9 key. Though, if you really enjoyed this, let me know. Give me a big old thumbs up. I intend to go through each one of these keys one by one and make a separate video and go into further detail of why I see all of these keys as crucial to helping you have a successful authority and running your own business. So guys, until that next video, remember, if it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. See you, bye.